Hi, welcome everyone to the stream. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hi, welcome everyone to the stream. Please like, share. Okay, that's my video playing on the mobile. Okay, let's start with puzzles. Sharing the tab. Okay, before puzzles, we have a turn. I have a daily game with my 3 days time game with my friends, so I got to make my move today. So we played 3 moves already. And this move is some sort of move that if you take white gains control, sorry, black gains control in the center with this. So I don't want to take here. Maybe good option would be to defend it, but since my bishop is inside, I can't defend it with this pawn d3, and this pawn over here is hanging. So I'm gonna chop it off. That's my move. Okay, going to the puzzles. I'm 2000 rated on puzzles. You see over here, 2088. Okay, black to move. Takes, takes. Okay, maybe this. Okay, that's not the right move. Let's get a hint. We need to move this bishop. Over here, hitting the queen. A knight sacrifice. Okay, if we take the knight, then queen takes bishop. So now this move would come up, and then we win the knight. So that move was right, but not on the right turn. So going to the next puzzle, black to move. We gotta find mate somehow. Maybe here. Okay, that's not the right move. So okay, this is the right move. After which you go here. Gotta move my king somewhere. Or wait, I can chop the knight actually. Yeah, this knight over here is, so this is possible, but at first I want to chop the queen, chop this pawn. It takes. And does the knight have anything to do over here? We have fork here, and we need to move the knight because it's being kicked out by the pawn. So we know that it's a knight move, but where should we move the knight is one big question over here. Maybe backward. This traps the rook. This move traps the rook, but currently the king is controlling the square over here. So let's get hint. Okay, backward move was the right move. Okay, we are going down on puzzles. We gotta check that. Not now, I'm going down from past few days because here you can see my highest rating. It was 2241. I'm on 2065 right now. I don't know what happened, but my are not so good as before. I did not play chess for past 2 months maybe. So I hope so we gotta get back all those things. Okay, the king is covered here and here, so in the night. No, this check takes something like that, or okay, check. Okay, I got the move. Oh, that, but that leads to mate, right? After takes, the king can't go here. The bishop covers. The king can't. The king has to go here, and queen here is mate. Right? Let's analyze about that move. Now let's see what move is recommended by the engine. So maybe here, or okay, this, and what now? Okay, I don't know. So let's get in. Okay, over here. But why? This is made nice. But I want to analyze this. See, there was another possible way of doing it. So wait a minute. I'll check if the tab is that. You got made in four over here. But what I say is, after this check, the king has to go here. After this check, the king has to go here, and then you give this check, but the knight can block over here, right? So now black will be winning. Okay, I miscalculated. But actually, after this move, we have made in four. The point is, the king goes here, and then you can come here, and still the king has to come over here, and then you can take, check here, and make. So technically, the move was right, but it would take an extra move to win the game. But my move was right. Okay, playing is a real game. So let's play. And yesterday I shared a post that I reached 14.5, but actually now I'm 14.3 because after reaching 14.5, I played a series of games and I reached 14.17, and then I reached 13.91 again. But then I climbed up and reached 14.3 again. So it goes like a circle going up and down, up and down. Okay, let's play now. Okay, you want to see the board clearly, so I'll remove it. Fine, now let's go. Scandinavian defense on the board. With Scandinavian, I prefer to take this pawn because the queen comes up, you can gain time on the queen. So sorry about that. You hit the queen and develop. So you have lead in development. You get the center with d4, and you're winning. You have developed two pieces and you push the pawn up forward, but whereas one pawn and one piece. So you have a lead in development. That's all because the queen comes up and goes down. It's waste of a tempo. Here it's castle. The bishop over here is looking on this pawn. Bring the rook to the e file. Maybe this at some point of time. Yeah, right now this works because you are hitting the. Oh, sorry for that. You are hitting the knight. Whoever watching the stream, make sure you like and subscribe. Okay, the knight moves out. Stop this pawn. Bishop takes. Nice. Over here, hitting the knight. Okay, now your pawns are double, right? But you can attack my king with those pawns. That's something you have as compensation as black. So what we need to do is to get to this king as soon as possible. So how we are going to do that? That's the question right over here. So let's go here and here. Hitting this, he stops it with this maybe. So going here, hitting the bishop straight away, and then this will come up. This is possible. Bishop f5 is possible because if bishop takes, then the knight is pinned, so the knight can't stop this knight. And then if you look over here, if knight takes, then the bishop is pinned, so I can take with my knight still. And the point is that he's threatening this pawn over here as soon as the knight moved away. So let's move this pawn up one square, defending the pawn. This check doesn't matter really. We got move here or here. H1 will be good, I hope so. And then here takes, check, knight takes, and we get in with the rook. And the queen is here. Okay, if I can take this bishop, then pawn takes, then my queen can get in straight away, hitting the king. Okay, so he doesn't care about the bishop. Now his queen is under attack, so he got a take, and we have check. We go here, hitting the rook maybe. Okay. So let's bring this rook into the game. I gotta move this bishop so that my rook will open up on this pawn. Okay, he's helping me to make that move. So I gotta move here, but it blocks my queen's way. Possibly I'm going here on the next move. I'm not hitting the rook because the rook is defended, but hitting this pawn over here. So the rook comes up. So my queen has to move right now. So I gotta move this bishop further away. I want to have a way for my queen to come out. Okay, we gotta play this, but then takes. So I'm playing this takes. I have bishop takes. These arrows are okay. Now properly takes. Bishop takes. Hitting here. Okay, he moves away. He did not take. I need to get my queen out of there so that I can do something to save myself. Let's move the king over here. But we can't take this pawn still because this is mate in one. So we gotta wait for him to take. He takes. Go here. He goes here. This pawn falls off. This knight was defending this rook. Now this rook is defending it. Now this check is possible because my king is unpinned. But as soon as I give the check, this rook will be ready to take over there. So I gotta first take this pawn with my rook. Rook takes. I take with the bishop. There is no checkmate threat because one rook will be removed from the file. If he moves away, I'm taking this bishop. It is attacked twice. So he got a take here. Okay, he moves bishop. Okay, that's fine. I'm taking over here. You take probably. And then I go here, hitting the queen and the knight. There's no possible check for the queen at the present. Over here, no possible checks. So after this next move, I'm chopping this knight, and he takes with the bishop. I take this rook, and we are up a piece, and we are completely winning with the extra piece, and no blunders equal to win, right? Okay, the queen moves out of the way. Now this check is still possible. This check is possible too. Oh, that check is controlled by the queen. So no. Now if I take here, then check here, check. Okay, that check is impossible. So I hope we can take here. Okay, check here. This is controlled by the bishop and the rook. All the way this two controlled by the knight and the rook, and we got this check opened up for us. Okay, let's see what he's gonna play. He takes our rook, so we gotta take this rook, and we have a piece now. But we gotta defend this against this queen and the bishop. Bishop goes there. Okay, if we trade queens now, we are completely winning. So we got find ways to trade queens. So check here maybe. Yeah, of course there. Check again. Goes there. So let's hit the queen with this. Okay. Check. Let's bring the knight into the game. Maybe here asking for a trade. He has to accept the trade because he has no escape squares out. Okay, the point of this move is that attacking this pawn over here. So we gotta defend it. Okay, check. He might block with this. Okay, he goes back. Now we can trade queens. Okay. Oh, we are attacking this pawn, which is defended by this bishop. So we gotta move this knight out of the way. Okay, let's bring the king and move this bishop over here and push this pawn. Let's take opposition. No entry, black king. You can't enter inside. Everybody watching the stream, please make sure you like and subscribe. It will help. It will help me. It will motivate me. Okay. Let's go here. Hitting this pawn. If this, I have this hitting this, or else I can move my king hitting this pawn with the bishop. Okay, that was predicted. So I want to open up my bishop. So I'm going down. There's no problem if the black king gets in. Everything is under control, right? So we got to make our game. So there is no point in shouldering the king over there. So now the bishop goes here, hitting the pawn. Here, hitting this. Here, hitting this. This we take. Combo of a knight and a bishop. Okay, what's the point of that move? I'm taking here. Okay, there we go. We trade off this bishop. Then we eat this pawn over here. Capture it. That square is controlled by the bishop, so have we do not have to worry about it. So let's push our pawns. Because this pawn may block the bishop. That's why I moved it. So he will try to enter over here, but he can't enter, right? He has no way to enter inside. Yep, he can't enter. See, he was here, right? This square is blocked by the bishop, this by the pawn. So there is a complete blockade over here. Okay, we got a time blockade. I did not check out the time. Speaking all the way. Let's promote. Let's make one more queen maybe. But no pre-moves because he might promote at any point of time. Now we can make pre-moves. Okay, no stalemates. Gotta be careful. Here, let's go check. Here, okay, there might be some possibilities of check stalemate. So let's move this bishop away. Here, here, and he can't move here. So this is repetition for him, and that's mate. Oh, there we go. First victory of the day. Rematch. Oh, the rematch request is gone even before responding. Okay, queen's pawn opening. I go state d5. Okay, accelerated London. What if we play the London with reverse colors? I'm waiting for him to develop this knight so that this bishop can go over here and take that knight. But he doesn't seem to develop this knight. So I gotta make some other move. So I'll develop my bishop over here maybe. Okay, he stops my bishop from coming over there. So what we gotta do? We gotta fight for that square. Push this, chop, come back, and then this knight comes up, and then we break open there. This is the plan for right now. Maybe there might be change of plans in the future. So let's see how this plan goes up. Okay, he doesn't take. So let's take. He will take right now, and then let's bring our knight here and play this, stopping this, or maybe this. Okay, now here takes, 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 and takes. So we go here. This pawn over here is weak, but we have no other options. After all is over, queen will protect that pawn. But anyway, in the long term, this pawn becomes a weak pawn because it is an isolated pawn. As I told already in all of my previous videos, an isolated pawn is a weak pawn, and in the middle game, the opponent will try to attack that pawn. If somebody who don't know, if you are playing against your opponent and your opponent has a weak pawn, you must make all your pieces and try. You should bring all of your pieces and make them attack this pawn so that you might win it, because this pawn can never be supported by some other pawn. Your opponent has to use his pieces to support it. So at that time, when your opponent brings all the pieces to support this pawn, you have to use some of your pieces to go and attack the king of your opponent. So while you shuffle the attacks, at some point of time, any one of the attack will win. This is a strategy. So takes, I take back, or I take here and develop my bishop on a long diagonal, and both of my bishops would be too good over here, controlling all those squares. So he has to take a decision between taking here or ignoring it. Okay, he takes, which is a good move. Maybe not the best, but according to my knowledge, it's a good move. Because if you don't take, I take here, you take with the queen, this bishop comes up, and you are in some problem. So let the bishop drop back. Let's bring the queen out and then the bishop. So if the bishop takes, the queen can chop it. And this rook will come here, putting pressure on this knight. I will lift one of my rooks for attacks. Okay, let's go here and here. Okay, that pawn falls. So let's take this knight again. The knight has to move. Let's develop the bishop here. If knight takes, I can take with my queen or even with the pawn, opening up the rook. Okay, gotta make a decision over here. The pawn or the queen. My opponent will defend it easily with this and this, so my king will be weak. And the important point I got to check is that this pawn will fall because it will become an isolated pawn, and this bishop is nice, will be nicely positioned over here. So I don't want to go with that. That's why I chopped it with my queen for the time being. I gotta push this and kick off the bishop from there because this pawn is pinned to the king. Okay, queen comes up, hitting this pawn. So we gotta protect it. And this here, hit the queen. This queen is so close to my king, so I gotta attack it and push it back to his camp. So he goes there. This plan is still on. Sorry for the inconvenience. A minute, please. I'm offering a draw because I gotta go. Emergency. Okay, he declines it. Then I will resign. Okay. Sorry guys, I gotta go. Sorry for the inconvenience. Maybe I will continue the stream later today itself, or let's see tomorrow. So bye everyone. Thanks for watching the stream. Please make sure you like and subscribe. Okay. Please make sure like and subscribe. Let's continue in the next stream, or that may be even today or tomorrow. So stay tuned. Bye. Gotta go. Sorry.